Hi friends, this is Plant Lover Neil and you are watching Plants My Love. In today's video, I'll show you how to make a cement planter. This will be a step-by-step video and I'll show you how easy it is to make your own cement planter at home. So let's get started. Okay friends, so this is the end result that we'll get. This is the pot that I have made. The reason for making such shallow pot is to use it as bottom watering container. So basically what I'll be doing with this is I'll be starting seedlings in this. I'll be placing small seedling containers that I'll be making from milk packets. I'll pour water at the bottom and this will hold the water. So basically this will be a seedling tray. You can make any design, but I wanted something like this to start the seeds. Also, this after starting the seeds, I'll be using this to bottom water larger pots like this kind of pot, which I have made from disposable plastic. So basically what I'll be doing is I'll be placing this at the bottom of this and I'll then pour water over here and the water will then wick from the bottom. That is the plan. So now let's look at what all things you'll be required to make this. You'll need two molds basically. You can see over here this is a smaller container and this is a larger container. So the cement mixture will go in over in here and then this will go at the bottom from the top. So this will create that impression of our container. So like this you'll require two molds, one smaller, one bigger. This is the first requirement. Other requirement, obviously you'll require cement. You can see over here this is cement, and then you'll need sand. This is river sand. I have filtered this sand, that way the finish will be smoother using this filter. This also I made at my home. And then you'll need something to mix, say some tool, some spoon or something. And then you'll need this lubricant. I'm using old engine oil. This is old engine oil. This is essential so that the cement doesn't get stuck to the edges of the molds. So you have to use large quantities of engine oil and make sure to cover each and every surface. That way you'll be sure that the mold will come out easily after the cement sets. So these are the things. Obviously you'll need some kind of protection to protect your hand from cement, so make sure to wear a glove or anything. So now the first step is to know the exact quantity required for our mix. To do that, it's quite simple, because this method we'll be using two molds. So first we'll fill the bigger mold with water. Let's do that right now. Okay, so now I'll place it at the bottom. Make sure to choose a surface which is pretty flat. You can see over here it's almost not perfectly flat. Let's keep it somewhere else. Over here I guess this will be much flatter. Yeah. Now what you have to do is you have to place the smaller mold and displace the water that is present in here so that it reaches the desired thickness. So first place it in here and then press it gently. I'll be leaving this smaller mold 1 centimeter higher than the bigger mold. So gently press it. You will see the water overflow. That is fine. Keep pressing till the finger, you can see over here my finger, only that much distance is between the two molds. So let the water flow out, then we'll get the exact amount of mix that we have to make. Okay, now I guess it's let the water completely flow. Okay, I think that is good enough. So this is the amount of mixture we need. This is the volume that we'll require. Okay friends, we will now be making a cement mixture for the cement planter. We'll be taking a ratio of 1:1, that is 1 part cement and 1 part sand. Normally it is taken 1:3, 1 part cement and 3 part sand, but Because we'll be creating it using a mold, we require the mixture to be extremely flexible. For doing that, we'll be adding more water. So to make sure that our cement mixture doesn't become very weak, we'll be taking more cement than what is ideally required. That will allow us to get a mixture that is more workable, that is, more water can be added without compromising on the strength. So first we'll take the 2 parts of, I have already measured that these 4 parts of this will be equal to our requirement. So we'll be taking 2 parts of sand and 2 parts of cement. So this is 1. And this is 2. 2 parts of cement. 1, 2. Okay, so now we will be mixing it dry. Okay. Now we'll add the water. Make sure to add water very slowly so that we don't overdo the water. The batter should be semi-solid so that we can easily insert the mold. Now the consistency is coming, the correct consistency that we need. Make sure to mix it quite nicely so that the cement is mixed entirely with the sand. There's no, you can see over here at the bottom, the sand is still visible. That should not be the case. So we should keep mixing. This is the correct consistency. Not too thick, not too thin. Okay. Okay, so now we are done with the mixing. There. Now we have to prepare the mold. So make sure to clean the mold as much as possible. Like this, with the cloth. Now we'll be adding oil. I'm using old engine oil for this. You have to add a lot of oil. This will ensure that the mold doesn't get stuck when we add the cement to it. Make sure to spread it out evenly like this. That is good enough. Now we'll be adding the batter. We first create the base. We'll not do takes a little bit of batter. Place it in the middle. The batter. Place it in the middle. And we'll try. Yeah. Spread it out like this. Perfect. There. Can add a bit more thickness. Okay. Now Okay, first we have to remove all the air bubbles. This is very essential because if any air bubbles are present, then it will make the structure weak. We'll be hitting it constantly so that the air bubbles escape to the top due to the vibration. Burst it as much as you can. Oops. Yeah. I will add again some oil. This has to be bruised. Okay. Okay. Now we can add this again. Okay, that's good enough.
Okay, now we'll take it out after 24 hours.
Hi friends, 24 hours have passed and now we are about to remove the mold. You can see it's completely dry now. You can touch it also. So let us first remove this top mold. It should come out quite easily. Normally this doesn't create a lot of problem. Yeah, that much force is good enough. Let us see. Okay, as you can see, it's not smooth at all, but it is dry. You can see there are some holes. This is caused because of air bubbles, trapped air bubbles. But you can fill this up. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. You can see it's quite even, perfectly even, but it's quite even. Now we have to remove this bottom mold. This will be a bit tricky. So we first will take this out like this. Put your hand in the middle and we'll reverse it. Okay, it come out, but then gently do like this. Don't use too much force, otherwise it might crack. So try to use as minimum amount of force. There, it came out. Looks very smooth. Nice bottom. And here we go. You can see a bit. These are not cracks actually. This is formed because of air bubbles. So we can simply add, after this dries out, we will add more cement over here to make it smoother. Okay, I'll show you once again. Okay, here is it from the bottom. See, the finish is quite nice at the bottom. And now it's not fully set, so you have to be very careful. Now what we'll be doing is we'll be placing this submerged in water for around 7 days. After 7 days, it will be quite hard and then we can use it. Till then, we have to place it in water. So what I'll be doing is I'll be adding water over here. I'll be first wrapping this up in this piece of cloth like this. Okay. Place it at the bottom. This will ensure that it's evenly moist all throughout. This, we'll wrap it out. And then I'll place this inside this plastic bag. This will maintain the moisture, not allow the water to evaporate. And then we'll pour some water over there. And then you have to simply tuck this in. Place it like this. Let's do that. Keep it over here itself. Like this. Okay. We'll add some water in this. And this much should be good enough. Now we'll pour the water in over here. There you go. And then we'll cover it up. Like this. Tuck this in so that the water doesn't evaporate. And now we'll leave this. You have to leave this like this for 7 days. What this process does is it hardens the entire cement. This is essential to make sure that your cement planter is extremely strong, like a stone. So this is essential step. Do not skip this step, otherwise there is risk of your planter getting cracked and breaking apart. If you like this video, don't forget to smack that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Plant Smiler. Thanks for watching, friends. See you later. Bye.